Assalamu alaikum. I'm Arslan Shakur from Epic Kormi campus. We have prepared our project on Blender 2.8 version. So in this software, we are creating the model of Epic Korangi Center in 3D view. In this model, we can also show this infrastructure in a wireframe mode as well as rendered mode, in which the materials and the Epic Korangi Center will be shown by its own 3D model. The building will be shown in the proper 3D modeling, and the infrastructure and the landscape and the physical location of the center will be shown in this project. Here we go. So now, as you can see, we are in our project. It's a wireframe mode. It's open in a wireframe mode. Basically, what it do, it shows the main framework of your project. If you are working on a building or anything, etc., which is like a 3D model, it will show in here with a wireframe mode. It won't show up the material or the basic faces which are connected from the vertices from here to here. For example, let me select something. These are the vertices, and between there is a face. In wireframe mode, you won't be able to see the face, but you will be able to see through the faces. For example, if I shift towards solid mode, now you can see I cannot select the vertices beyond this face. So in wireframe mode, we can easily select the vertices which are through the faces, and we can see all over our project in X-ray mode. Basically, it's an X-ray mode in Blender, which is used to collab and easily manage the settings which are far beyond your vision. So it's easy to manage things while in wireframe mode, and it's an X-ray type of mode. As you can see, our building is fully visible in X-ray mode. We can also see our computers, lighting, staircase. Here is a staircase, here is a down staircase. So we can see everything through it. And let's jump in ahead, a further step ahead. Now we are in solid mode. As you can see, solid mode, we can see faces. Now we are able to see faces of our selected objects as well as what is in the project. So as you move ahead, this is just the advanced version of wireframe mode, which has the ability to show the faces, what is actually in the 3D mode. So now we head to material mode. In material mode, you can see we have applied the material, whatever the color or the texture applied or the images were applied in the building or in the outer world, you can see in the material mode. It's a material mode, but it won't be able to show you the more detailed textures of the world. So for moving around, we will use a fly navigation tool. For this, we will be from this tool we will be able to roam in our 3D model, just like we are walking around like this. So as you can see, it's just showing us like we are walking around the object in real life. Now this is just not it. We will be able to move through the AppTech all by ourselves like this. It's nothing, it's just like a game in which you can move freely from one place to another. It's a simulation type of work. As you can see, these are labs. This is a lab 4, this is a lab 3, and beyond lab 6, staff room, lab office. This was our second floor, by the way. This is our first floor. Down here, account sections, and moving up ahead, we will be able to see floor 2, which I just showed. Now we are moving up ahead to floor 3. That will be our top floor, and from there you can see the outer world as well, and lights. Lab 2, lab 2 again. It's lab 6, by the way. manager's office, and a blackboard. But now, what is the advantage of seeing? Let me turn off the gravity. There was any shadow, there wasn't any kind of detailed texture around the app tech. As we move through the app tech, we won't be able to see like shadows and other advanced textures. For this, we need to change our mode to rendered mode. Now, as you can see, the difference between the images, even the difference between the world, the material mode was far like just a structure, 3D structure, which is without shadows, without textures, without anything. But now we had a sun in our gallery which is throwing the light in that direction, and now we can roam in the app tech again. We will roam in the app tech again, and you will see the difference between the material mode and the shader mode, oh sorry, the render mode. Okay, we are in render mode now, and we are walking through the app tech again. This is our second time, and you will feel the difference. So the first time there wasn't any shadow like this, the light was too like just everywhere was lighting. Now you can see here. Sorry for too much laggy performance, because this system is not that much compatible, and we have used very high poly models here in the aptX, so there's some issue in rendering, by the way. Excuse me. Okay, we are on second floor now. You can see the detail here. That room was not just even giving a little bit of shadow. Now look at that, the monitor, even the CPU monitor has its own shadow, light reflection and refraction as well. You can see through the door there is a line, a minimal line of shadow. Look at lab 4. It's just not that same lab 4. So it has changed, it has evolved. The whole room is evolved, by the way, if you can see. So that was Blender, that was the work of Blender. Now why do we need to model this on Blender? What is the need of using the Blender for all of this? The need and the basics of using this software is basically you can just make a future plan, or for example, the most important thing, you can advertise yourself. You can advertise yourself by location here. Wait, let me show you. Now you can see we have just picked the map from the Google, and you can show the world, or you can just throw it on your website like that. A 3D model from FBX file, you can just show the world that AppTech is located on that location, and in 3D model they can also see the building structure of AppTech. And if they want to see the center from inside and they cannot visit us, so they can see it from the website. Another advantage is for the AppTech faculty or AppTech managers is that if they want to change anything in the future, they will be able to first make a change in the visual content, and then they can see how it will be looking like in the real world. So it will be very helpful to manage if they want to change the structure of the building somehow in future, so they will be able to have an idea of what it will be doing in the future.